9. Be trustworthy. Faith determines the positions of the wise and the ignorant, and it also controls their activities. A clear instance eradicates ignorance and affirms faith. In presence of ignorance, it is impossible to grow faith. Devotion and faith depends on a clear and meaningful description of something. While an instance is present, it is hard to disbelieve any matter courtesy. Fearfulness to Allah and excellence of faith in Allah comes through acquisition of knowledge. Have faith on the existence and qualities of Allah. Be an innocent to Allah, having a firm belief in Him. Although most of the people believe in the existence of soul, yet they have suspicion and disbelief in the real appearance of the soul in this mind due to ignorance. This narrow egoism of a man is the atheism faith in the existence of Allah brings peace of mind. A real believer in Allah does not have any fear or anxiety in his mind. Faith in Allah brings peace of mind. Due to positive faith, you will always remain loving and free of fear and anxiety. The main cause of disbelief is envy. You can have faith in Allah until you love each other. Wishing each other is the way to show true love to each other. A man throws away the true belief of religion or equality only due to presence of suspicion, fear, arrogance and egoism like envy in his mind based on his past concepts. In case of a wise or learned man, the opposite characteristic generosity is seen. Friendliness, kindness, sincerity, praisefulness, sympathy and courteous behavior only change the wrong faith of the people. Nobody accepts a doctrine which is found to him to believe. Faith is the foundation of all performances. Faith and action accordingly brings the expected result. If somebody is devoted to Allah out of regard or firm belief or perfect knowledge, then he gets the result of all his performance. If somebody acts according to his belief, then his belief remains intact. A belief with a pure conscience is the real belief. A man can be trusted by others by his wisdom and experience, which is attained through a friendly relation with love. A man confuses, realizes, conceives, wishes, imagines, feels and at last believes. Knowledge about something which can be proved by experience is the believable knowledge. A man wants to believe in the existence of the Creator as well as in the immortality of the soul. This will is the foundation and logic of belief. If this belief is useful and practical, then only it is truth. So there is no need of presenting any reason and evidence in support of a belief which is useful. Belief enriches the spiritual life. A man with firm belief understands the world properly. As such, he always remains calm, firm and cheerful. Belief and confusion are the opposite sides of a coin. Confusion proves the belief. Belief depends on a man's will. Belief is a guaranteed knowledge acquired by experience and evidences and an outcome of feelings described earlier, thus it becomes trusted by others through his experience and basic knowledge. Belief comes out of power of understanding. A man becomes sure about anything and attains the sense of belief through judgment of a situation and reasoning. A full-fledged knowledge about something leads a man to believe the thing firmly, follow it sincerely. Deviation from belief leads to degradation of morality. A spiritual guide or teacher engages his disciple in regular practice of physical, financial, pure and meaningful devotion. As a result, a firm belief is attained by the disciple. Belief is a special quality of a believer. A man believes something through hearing from realizing by his intelligence and sensation. Activities of a devoted man is different. Mind of a devoted man is the treasure of the qualities of Allah. It is to be believed firmly that the promise of Allah will be fulfilled according to His wish, and it will be felt by the devotee unimagined and with a great charm. Faith is the extreme positive thought. If somebody utters something and wants to see something without having any suspicion in his mind, he will get the same thing for him. So, you will get what you will want with a firm belief. A goal is reached by faith, but through argument it is far away. Bestow your hearts to Him fearlessly and have firm faith on Him who does not become angry with the defaulter but always wishes for his welfare. If somebody believes on anybody, at a stage, he is to be disheartened. One who can trust on his friends, is happy indeed. Try to be trustworthy to all, be careful so that nobody can suspect you. But don't trust anybody. Never trust on anybody regarding protection of wealth and giving loan. Listen to others, find out the facts, see the things by your own eyes and then act accordingly. In the field of public relations, growing faith on yourself is your main task. Faith based on emotion or imagination, that is blind or weak, cannot guide you to the right path. All kinds of faith and superstition are against investigation. Either you are to believe or disbelieve, there is no way in between. Faith is nourishes to the soul. Faith produces a thought and thought proceeds towards action. One who breaches trust cannot again become trustworthy. A traitor is sufficient to break the trust of a man. Before setting a man aside, you should believe him, try to make him understand and try to understand him. Faith on probability of something is not faith at all. Faith does not follow reasons, it does not go even closer to the reasons. So you can't prove anybody's faith as wrong with the help of reasons. Because all kinds of faith are based on either love, fear or blindness. Great deeds and inventions are performed by mutual trust and cooperation. When you want to believe something, then you are to believe every necessary thing required to believe that matter. Somebody does not believe something because the matter is not believable to him. A firm belief is somehow connected with the truth. Believers fight for their faith even opposed by all, but the confusing personalities escape at this stage. Believe in Allah but keep your camel tied. Disbelief makes a man non-believer. The belief which grows up during youth becomes permanent in a man's mind. All kinds of faith are blind. Blind faith often leads a man to danger. Faith and hope help a man to drive away fear from his mind. Most of the people believes him who believes in himself. They who do not break a trust on others. Belief or disbelief is the true states of mind. It is not justified to enforce somebody in this regard. In case of faith, one should not adopt any tactics. All kinds of faith, except that of a dog, is brittle. Don't believe in river, women and beasts. Don't believe in anything without justifying it genuinely. He who knows more, believes less. Believe with your heart. Don't disregard your faith till you die. Eyes believe in themselves and ears to others. Faith what we can't see. He who is trustworthy in a petty matter, will also be so in a big matter. Trust yourself first, before being trustworthy to others. Who believes on cultivation on bank, living on the sand and smile of a woman, is nothing but a fool. You can't be trustworthy if you don't have firm faith within yourself. Courtesy, honesty, kindness, and greatness is superior to faithfulness. Everybody will trust you if you trust on a man who is not trustworthy. He who promises very easily is less trustworthy. Be trustworthy, which is the root of all happiness and peace. If everybody trusts on each other, then we'll also love each other. We should believe in fate as we believe in attraction of iron by a magnet. Believe in somebody after living with him together and examining his friendliness, behavior, habits and nature. Existence of which is based on belief only and disappears by disbelief, is nothing but wrong. Have faith on man. If there is anything incomplete in him, let him know it. Faith, eagerness and care with perseverance is the life of religion. Examine and clarify everything and then believe it. The precondition of faith is knowledge. The real faithful are those who passes the passage of the world with honesty and enters to the other world with purity and moral superiority. He is really to be envied, who don't have any hypocrisy in his belief. Faith is an invaluable asset, which is the root of emancipation, happiness and peace. A faith should be reasonable, visible and feelable. A faith is not countable, till acceptance of the same verbally and then acting upon it. Faith means to have faith in an invisible matter. 95% meaning of anything is derived from supposition and imagination, and to believe something, one is to hear, see, understand and examine the same. Man cannot live without faith and hope. Faith increases a faith and love increases a love. You will gain as much as you will evaluate something. The main thing is faith and self-confidence. Without knowing yourself you won't be able to overcome confusion and grow faith within yourself. Faith is requested to acquire the knowledge beyond the five senses. Man must have the strength to disbelieve something. It is not only a negative characteristic of a man but also a leadership quality. To safeguard humanity, this strength of disbelieving is to be kept upright by one's mental power. He who is devoted to scientific research is to drive away many superstitions and popular notions from his mind. Otherwise, his research will go in vain. To believe any supernatural story, no intelligence is required. And common people are having a traditional disinterest towards exercising this intelligence. So, belief in supernatural matters does not perish at all. It is a common mentality to think about a supernatural power where there is a mystery. He who does not know something also does not believe that somebody knows it. He who is not trustworthy is also having no honor. He is like a dead. Great faith exists even in destruction. Faith is the power of love and life. Believe in such a man by whom there is no possibility to be deceived. Man's faith is like a soft cake, which can be broken into pieces at any moment. A nice faith sometimes fetches nice moments. Faith has a scientific value. Friendship does not grow without faith. Believers only can perform heroic deeds. Belief makes the life dynamic and disbelief makes a life horrible. Every man's faith is right to him. Cordial faith is the base of the character of genius people. All new things are good for enjoyment, but the old is best to believe in.